First of all, I just wanted to start with what was the combine like? What was that whole experience of being in Indianapolis and being there with a whole bunch of your teammates as well from Michigan and going through everything that the combine involves?
Yeah, it was a fun experience. Got there Monday. Didn't work out till Thursday, but had a lot of medical things, examinations we had to do. A lot of interviews, a lot of different meetings with NFLP and stuff like that. So, like I said, it was a great experience. I always dreamed of being in that moment as a kid. So just kind of going through it, and what I'm saying, making it till Thursday. And doing the drills and stuff on the field, and that was real. It was surreal for me. So it was a great time, great experience. Got to make a good amount of new friends as well. Just chatting around with the guys all week and just building that bond. So it was great.
Does it all kind of come and go in the blink of an eye? Because you've got so much to do, haven't you, in just a few days of the combine? Like you say, the medicals, the meetings, the interviews, and then you finally get to do the drills right at the end there. Is it all
Right.
a bit of a blur, or can you take it in? I mean, what is that whole experience like?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really take it in because I don't know. Like it just always seems like there's something coming next. So kind of like I said, it does kind of feel like a blur in a sense. So yeah.
You recorded an impressive 37-inch vertical. You've got the ideal size for a modern day edge rusher. What do you think that says about your pro potential for the next level?
Coming into the Thursday, I knew I was going to do the jumping stuff. So I was really just, trying to prove prove like that I'm an explosive athlete. I feel like, some people might not know like how explosive, that I'm not, or like how unstiff I am. I'm an explosive athlete. So just kind of going out there and showing it that I kind of feel like I checked that box.
And is the plan, you've got your pro day coming up, and I think it's about 17 days time. Is it to,
Yeah.
what are you going to do some of the other things there, the other testing of 40, stuff like that when you get pro day?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the 40 because I didn't do that at the combine. So I'm definitely gonna do the 40, and I'm gonna do a couple other things, and then obviously I'm gonna do position drills, but mainly I'm definitely gonna do the 40.
Quite a busy period. Can I ask you about the Senior Bowl as well? Competing
Hmm.
there, the 1v1s, I know to
Yeah,
outsiders are always really fun to watch. What is it like
yeah,
competing in that setting as well and having the week in Mobile?
yeah. Mobile was great, great opportunity. Learned a lot of great things. Let them out. Met a lot of great people, so that was fun too. Like I said, competing with the best of the best. Some great talent, some great edge rushers, some great O linemen I was able to learn from. Well, I just feel like I got better each and every day, and like I said, I just felt like it was a great experience. Like I said, that's where the interview started. So I kind of already got a sense going into the combine, like how that stuff went and stuff like that. So it was a great experience. Had a great time at the Senior Bowl. Like I said, did a lot of different things each day, but like I said, that was all fun. That was a blessing. Like I said, I got better every day. We competed. Like I said, I just feel like I said, I gained a good bond of friends there too. So like I said, it's been just every step of the way is just more things coming.
Wanted to ask you because you're originally from Florida, played at Michigan though. Is it true that as you were being recruited, you took a visit to Michigan, saw the game against Ohio State? It finishes 56-27 to Ohio State. Am I right in
Yeah,
saying though that kind of spurred you on to want to go to
yeah,
Michigan, to go there
yeah.
and put that right? And if so, how good did it feel to have been part of the group that went 3-0 against the Buckeyes?
You know, uh, yeah, that game they did get kind of blown out that game. That's funny, but kind of fell in love with that atmosphere. Actually, like pregame, you know, uh, I was there on a visit. I was uncommitted. I was kind of there just taking it all in, and I got close to RJ Moten there, one of my like best friends now. And before the game, he was already committed. So the commits like took a commitment picture. He's like, "Bro, get in the picture." And I'm like, "I mean, I'm not committed, but." And I got in the picture. Then, like ever since then, I'm throwing on the M like this in the picture. So when I got in that picture, I'm like, man, I gotta make it. I gotta commit or something. So then I came up the next weekend, and then what I'm saying, I locked it in. But yeah, coming to that game, it was close at first, honestly, but just soaking in the atmosphere, just feeling the love. I don't know. I just felt like I could fit in with that culture, with that environment, and like I just feel like it was only beginning to what was coming, and I was right because I didn't lose from my whole time at Michigan. So, like I say, being a part, going 3-0 against our biggest rival, and what I'm saying, just how much like that game means. What I'm saying, how much we weren't succeeding and getting that done in the past, and to be able to be part of a team, that beat them 3 times in a row. What I'm saying, that was great. That felt good.
Can I take you back to the right at the end of that third win, that most recent win against Ohio State? How good was it to get the decisive hit on the quarterback that forced the turnover at the end, knowing that that was it, that was the game over, and you played a big part in that sort of key
Yeah,
play.
that was fun too. That was I was full of emotions. I was going crazy. I went too crazy. Took off my helmet, got a penalty. And if Rod didn't catch that pass, man, thank God for Rod. But if he didn't catch that, they would have got the ball on like the 10-yard line. So yeah, that was a fun experience. But yeah, I got a little too crazy. But we won the game and he caught it. So I'm glad I was on that side of it.
You had a couple of plays like that. There was one against Bowling Green as well, wasn't there? It's a great catch by it's Chris
Yeah.
Jenkins, I think, made.
Oh,
How
Jinx. Yeah.
how he got up for that catch as a defensive tackle, I
Yeah.
don't know. It was very athletic. But
Yeah.
did he
He
come
was
over to you
athletic.
afterwards and credit you with the assist there?
Man, Jenks was in his overworld, man. Jenks was 2 turn for interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, during that play, I kind of didn't really know what was going on because I was like kind of stumbling in front of the quarterback, like trying to, as I was hitting him. I just heard the crowd where I look up, where I see 9-4 on the bottom of at the like 2-yard line with the ball on my breast, and the way he got a pick. I get to the sideline, they tell me, man, Jenks got a pick. He got the buffs on. I'm like, man, what's going on?
And
uh,
we might as well mention as well the second pick in the national championship. I think it was the second one, wasn't it? It's your pressure that
yeah.
forces the error in the end. These are big plays, and while we do tend to obsess about sack numbers, those hits, those pressures, they're just as important, aren't they, in big games?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like the Vikings, I got opportunity to work with the Vikings outside linebackers coach all week at the Senior Bowl. He was just telling us, you know what I'm saying? What he say was like pressure change games, sacks is good for the numbers or something like that. So like I said, it didn't go down the stat sheet, but you watch the film, I was bringing the pressure, and I was delivering the hit. Like I said, Mike was able to make a great play, so it kind of just shows, just the front line working with the back line, just kind of working together. The passers got to get home, and the coverage got to cover. So, like I said, we can get to the quarterback and force Aaron throws, and you got great DBs in secondary. It just, you know what I'm saying? It's just great for the team, great for the defense.
So when you're sort of watching you play, you've got that suddenness off the snap. You've got a deadly spin move. Maybe you could tell us where where you kind of learn to sort of evolve your sort of pass rush repertoire and incorporate that. There's evidence on tape where you can bench press a blocker and, force those tackles backwards. Have you shown that you can win in a number of different ways? And why is that important for a pass rusher? Not just to be a speed rusher, not just to be a power rusher, to sort of have a lot of different strings to your bow.
Yeah, I feel like you got to have different things in your bag. You can't just be speed because at the next level, you know what I'm saying, tackles aren't going to respect you. You know what I'm saying? There's tackles running 4.8s, 4.7s, athletic tackles. So, you know what I'm saying? Speed just not going to get it done. You got to have different things in your repertoire. Like I say, I feel like in the Senior Bowl, I was able to show a different dimension of my game that I feel like I didn't show too much all year on tape, which is power. So, like I said, just kind of throwing that in the bag too. Continue to work on a repertoire, continue to work on my hand usage and whatnot. Just only going to make me a better player. So, like I said, just constantly, you don't have to have too much in your repertoire, but be great at the things like you know what I'm saying, like find a few moves and be great at those. You don't got to have some crazy moves in the bag, just whatever works and whatever gets home. Like, you know what I'm saying, power, speed, whatever you got. Like I said, you got to have that great combination. Just keep working at it and get it as sharp as you can.
Your father played in the NFL. How much of a source of information and guidance has that been for you?
It's been good. The older I got, that's when we really started like talking about ball and stuff. It's been a great guidance. Him and my mom actually. My mom knows a lot of football. She actually got me into football, so well, they've been two great sources.
And I think, teams are always looking for people who can be strong character as well. And I wanted to ask you about the end of the national championship game. There was a great shot that the cameras caught where Michael Penix Jr.'s head into the locker room, and you sprint over to catch him before he left the field to go and shake his hand.
Yeah.
Why did you feel that was important?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was actually looking for him on the field, like, after the game, and I couldn't find him. And then I was like looking at the corner of my eye, and I saw him, like, I saw a dude with a towel on. I was like, that might be Mike. So I ran over there. You know, we from the same city. So I'm saying I felt like, show my, feel me, like, my appreciation. He had a great year. We both put on for the crib. So, like I said, just went over there and feel me. I tell him keep doing what he doing. Like I said, what I'm saying, just gonna keep going. But like I said, yeah, I just feel like it was the right thing to do. He had a great year. Obviously, he ain't finished how he wanted to. Like I said, it's just two guys from the same city trying to get to the same goal. So I feel like I had to go there and acknowledge him.
I didn't know you were from the same city. Have you ever kind of met before, or were you just sort of aware that you were from the same place and that
Nah,
was just in the moment?
he older than me. Like he played with my cousin at Tampa Bay Tech, but nah, I ain't really know him prior. Just kind of knew of him, type deal. I just knew he from Tampa, so
I
yeah.
wanted I wanted to ask you as well because you'll have practiced a lot against the offensive line that Michigan had. And, there's a lot of interesting players that they're going to be turning pro at the same time. You know, tell me about those guys. What it's like being competing them. How has that helped you? And give us your thoughts on how they can have an impact in the NFL as well as they go through.
It's a lot of great guys that I faced over the years in practice. What I'm saying? We had two Joe Moore award-winning O-lines back to back, and we had a great O-line last year. So, like I said, just made me better. Just knowing that you had across from me, he's a great player. You know what I'm saying? So just like I said, just competing and going against him every day just got me so much better. And we just push each other to new heights, new limits. And like I said, they're all do great at the next level. They all bring different traits and skills to teams and whatnot. But like I said, they're all feel me. They're all mature. They're all ready. So I'm excited to see what those guys can do at the next level.
I'm asking a couple of questions of everybody ahead of the draft. And the first one is to highlight a teammate who is also going into the draft who you think maybe deserves a bit more attention, a bit more credit or praise. You've got a lot of players to pick from at Michigan, and a lot of them are well known. So this is quite a difficult one to answer. But is there somebody who you've played with you think, what, they're probably not getting the respect that they deserve?
Probably not getting the respect they deserve. I'll probably have to go with our center Drake Nugent. I mean, he doesn't have like all the size. Like he's not that tall. I mean, arms not that long. That's kind of some of the things that the league looks at, like traits. You know what I'm saying? Well, what can you be at the next level? But he's a dog, man. He's the hardest worker I've ever seen work, and he did a lot of great things for us this year. So I'm really looking forward to improving like a lot of these scouts. A lot of these people wrong that they have this stigma on him that he's too small to play in the league.
And who's the toughest opponent you ever faced?
Toughest opponent, probably Georgia, my sophomore year. Yeah, it was my sophomore year. Or was that my junior year? No, it was my sophomore year. Yeah, my sophomore year at Michigan, Georgia. They were just we got on the field and like you could tell it was different. I don't know, like yeah, like they were a good team. They had a lot of great all around players, and what I'm saying, they were sideline to sideline. Even just watching the defense on the sideline, I'm like, yeah, like they for real. So yeah, definitely Georgia. They had a lot of great talent. So
Last couple of questions. I wanted to ask you a bit about the quarterback, JJ McCarthy, just because he's getting a lot of attention at the minute. How did he sort of like lead from his position? You often need the quarterback to be a leader.
yeah.
How did he connect with the defense as well as the offense? What can you tell us about JJ?
I would connect with defense, man. He was competitive. He was always talking. We used to go at it every day. You know what I'm saying, man? But, JJ, great leader, a great guy, team first guy, man. He's a winner. Like I say, he might not, like he always talks about, he might not have had the crazy stats that all these other guys in the country, man, but he's a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't throw the ball that much at Michigan because we didn't have to. We had such a great running game, great O-line. So he just did what was best for the team, and that just speaks volumes to his character, his leadership. Like I said, he could have went somewhere and threw for what 4,000, whatever, 50 something, 40 something tees or whatnot. But he stayed and he did what was best for the team. And like I say, ultimately, man, he's one of the great leaders on our team, and led us to a championship.
What do you hope to achieve in the NFL?
Hope to achieve in NFL. Um, you know what I'm saying? You're really just going into a team, great situation. Just put my best foot forward. Constantly just learning and growing each and every day. Like I say, just learning from a vet or something like that. Just getting under a vet's wing. And like I said, just doing what's best for the team, just being great in the locker room, just being a great guy to have around, like I said, and just getting better each and every day, competing, and like I said, making an impact on the team.
Final question is purely a selfish one, as you can probably tell with Marshawn over my shoulder there. Mike Macdonald is someone that you have worked with and has coached you before.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
kind of a coach is he? What can you tell us
yeah.
about Mike Macdonald?
Yeah, Coach Mac, that's my dog. Coach Mac, great coach, young coach, players coach. Like I said, he gonna put those guys in the best position to succeed, especially defense. Like I said, he's very multiple. Like I said, he's gonna put those guys like they're gonna be fine. Trust me. Like their defense is gonna be nice. I know that already. And he's just so smart and intelligent. They're all gonna be clicking on all cylinders. So I'm looking forward to seeing Coach Mack and Coach Jay, Coach Partridge. Got a few Michigan coaches there, so they're gonna do a great job and have those guys rolling no time soon, anytime soon.
Yeah, well, maybe you'll be able to play for him again, Jaylen. You never know.
Yeah, maybe you never know. Yeah, see how it goes. Never know how it goes.
Hey, Jaylen, really appreciate your time. Fantastic to speak, and the very best of luck with your NFL career.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you.